Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Learn to appreciate a good man. Learn to appreciate him. Because, ladies, every woman has a different idea who's a good man. So I ain't going to say, oh, yeah, this man, this and that. I ain't going to define it. Because every single woman has an idea who's good for her. And that's ultimately a good man. So let's get that out the way. I'm not going to get into it because a lot of guys say they're good men, but are you a good man for that woman? And that's something I'll discuss on my men's channel for the guys. But a lot of times women do get that man who's good for them, who's raising them up, who might be the best person they ever dealt with. And they end up letting them go. They might cheat on them, might think they can do better. Or he might roll on them. He might roll on them because he ain't feeling any appreciation. He doing all this stuff and the woman ain't showing any appreciation. She is not showing any appreciation because what you have with many women, and ladies, y'all know this is a tough love channel. I'm going to just be honest. A lot of times you'll have that good man and you get arrogant about it. And you're like, well, of course he going to treat me like this. And because, you get, usually it's a situation you get a bunch of guys hollering at you. Trying to get at you, especially if you got some level of attractiveness, all right? And then you finally get that one guy who, he's good for you, It's not even just a sexual thing either. This dude is totally supportive of what you're trying to do in life. He respects you. He ain't going to try to abuse you in any way, emotional or physical. But then you get some women, they get that. And, you get some women, they be like, oh, that's boring. Because they used to deal with a bunch of knuckleheads. A bunch of crazy people. They used to it. So it's like this guy ain't bringing that. He's actually bringing some good stuff. They don't know what to do with it. Sometimes it could be that dude don't resemble your imprint. It's like he doing all this good stuff, but because he ain't playing you like your imprint did, and dogging you out, you think something wrong with him. And then some women got a good man, right? And I've done several times. I've talked about this, wrote blogs on it because they happen so much. And I remember a dear lady, she had brought this up, and unfortunately, may she rest in peace and everything, but she had brought this up. She said a woman can have Mr. Right. She could have Mr. Right, but then some pretty dude come up, turn her out. And then, she ended up losing Mr. Right. But see, the biggest thing is a woman, in order to hold on to that guy, she got to appreciate him. She got to appreciate what she get. Now, unfortunately, some women, they will appreciate that guy, but, it might be too late for a lot of women. Usually when they're older and just been through enough bad guys, and then, might be in their 50s, divorced, or never even married, might be a single mother or something like that. Going through a lot of stress, and then all of a sudden that one guy that you knew in your 30s before you had the kids or before you got married to this other knucklehead comes in your mind, and you like, you know what, that was really a good dude. That's unfortunate. So this message is more for the younger women. Learn when you get that guy treating you well, doing well, that you find attractive, appreciate what you got, because you don't know what the next one's going to be. Show appreciation. Do some nice things for them. Tell them that you appreciate them. Seriously, just tell them. Just say, you know what, I appreciate you. Thank you. You'd be surprised how far that go. Tell him. Let him know. If you think he handsome, let him know every now and then. Let him know. He knock you out in the bedroom, look at him and be like, damn, you were good. Let him shoot. Because we need that. With men, it's our ego. That dude need that ego stroked. That man need that ego stroke, and he need to feel like he's justified. Because, ladies, this one reason why a lot of women can't find a good man. Because, and here's the pattern. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's different things, but it's the same general thing that happens. A man will be a good man to a woman. Treat her nice. Be there for her. Exercise the stuff a real man should do, responsible, and even have sex with her. Even have good sex with her. Right? But then, you ain't appreciating it. And then he feeling like, well, you know what, I did all that, but she still cheated on me. I did all that, she still wanted to roll. I did all that, but she didn't show any appreciation for it. So, and sometimes a woman rolls on him, sometimes he'll roll on a woman because he ain't feeling it. He ain't hearing nothing from you. He doing all this stuff. And see, a lot of men, those are the type of men, they'll say, well, I ain't going to do this anymore. Some of them withdraw from the game. Some of them withdraw from it. They just say, you know what? Many, they become just players. They say because when a man gets hurt, that's deep. Seriously, ladies, that's a deep cut when a man get hurt. And he might just say, you know what, I'm tired of this. Especially if he had a couple, 2 or 3 women who did the same thing. Because, unfortunately, that's an issue with us, too. We got our own imprint. And, the guy might be constantly running into those women that didn't show appreciation for his effort. So after a while, he's going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to deal with women just for sex. I'm going to be a little mean. And then sometimes they can have a trauma that just turn them totally dark side. It happens. So then you looking at that guy like, damn, you did all that? Meanwhile, you suffering and everything. So, especially for the young ones, learn to appreciate. Sit back and learn to appreciate a good man. Now, normally I go a little bit longer, but, it's appreciation. I know what appreciation is. I don't have to be talking about it all day. Just show the appreciation. Show some stuff. Let him know he's doing a good job. Show him he's doing a good job. Tell him, hey, great job. And you don't have to do it every single day, but let him know. Maybe once a week. Once every 2 weeks, just on a consistent, and they don't have to be at a specific time. He do something nice for you. Be like, oh, hey, thanks. That was great. I appreciate it. And then don't think, I was going to shorten this up, but let me hit on something else. You got to appreciate to the point, you got to say to yourself, you don't know if you're going to get that again. You don't know. Because, see, what usually happens, and this is prevalent, I've seen this happen. I've had both men and women tell me this on both sides of the equation. A woman to have that good guy, just like I said, my older friend had said to me one time, have that good guy, but get caught up with that other guy thinking he'll do better. He'll treat her better. Thinking, oh, wow, he'll make love better. He'll do this better. He look better, something. And then a woman get with that guy, and then everything just totally get jacked up. And she's sitting back like, what happened? And then it gets down to the years later. She remember that guy, So once you get that guy, don't be thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to dump him or anything like that. Because that's a big problem with ladies. And I need to do another podcast on it. I think I've done some stuff on it, but you don't really know. Because remember, when you see that guy who seemingly looks better and got all the superficial stuff, you really don't know what it's going to be like with him until y'all get along. Y'all don't know. There's been many women got burned by that. So you got this good guy right there. He's good. He's shown through his actions. Don't think you're going to get that next guy, he's automatically going to be the same thing. He might not be. He's just saying hi to you. You just see him, he look fine or whatever to you. You don't know what's going to happen with them. There's been so many women fooled that way. It's scary. It's like, once you got that guy, you got him. You might not do any better. Because I know some women, they get their girlfriend say, oh, girl, you can still do better, even though the guy got a lot going on. Then the woman roll on, and then they find out them and the girlfriend is doing some jacked up stuff. It's like, well, you had that good guy right there. So you got to even not just appreciate that good guy, but know you got him and hold on until something happens to give you a reason not to hold on. And when I say something happens, like something serious, because you just never know. Just go with it. Shoot, that might be the guy take you to great heights and everything. So learn to appreciate a good man. So, ladies, that's all I got for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.